Welcome back. We're continuing Team Switch to Underswap today. Hopefully finishing the pacifist route. It's by Team Switched. Alright. Hold on. It's a statue of Coffin K with two stalactites attached. If you stick your tongue on either one, you're falling into Coffin K's diabolical trap. Ice Wolf Skull at Coffin K. Use wanted posters as reference. Wanna play at the Target? It's just AG. Another time like Nest Festival? Okay, I'll wait for you. Crossbones was there, and I got his autograph. AS Dreamer signed it too. And so does, who's AS Dreamer? What the fuck? Welcome to Big Arrow for all your Big Arrow needs. All your conveniently obscuring Big Arrow needs. Big arrows, small arrows, light or medium toasted, we've got them all. Greetings customer, would you care for a dog treat? What possessed you to walk out? Actually, I don't need you to answer that. I really do have better things to do than your evident starvation. Skedaddle. Five-letter word, beach. It's all too appropriate that they left me behind to man the static steves for a shop while they're all having fun. So much fun while their old commander here of the Navy is... You've heard too much. Actually, maybe you're just enough to help. We single-handedly stepped between the two crowds and united us to keep pushing on. Now those days are behind it, but the history's books recognize that event, but not the man who ended it. That's why the Navy has been cooking up a surprise for the commander. And that's gonna happen. So, it's up to you to deliver my instructions. This is all top secret, of course. Arf, woof, woof, arf. Bark, yip, yip, bark. Whan, whan, bow, wow. Boy. Oh, we're here. I already forgot the code words. Hey, watch the set! Some hooligans landmined the ground with bananas a while ago. I finally had enough. I'm laying down here to raise hooligan awareness. Imagine if I went to go and play bingo. Don't mess with that banana. It's a testament to my fate and to everyone else's. I'm already risking too much returning to the scene of the crime. I could really use someone's opinion on this thing. On the internet, I'm known as Yes Bunny, but you may call me Yes Bunny. My dream is to make Crossbones comics. I'm such a big fan of them. So I started with this fan project. I'm hoping that it might get noticed by the Crossbones art team. I just have to write it first, then do the penciling, inking, coloring, font picking, and then the edits and proofreading. Oh really? You like a Crossbones Jr., a little hero swooping in at the heat of the moment. I wouldn't saddle you with the toughest parts though. How about this? You lead the comics book direction and I'll do the art. An opening, a one-liner, a twist, and the climax. So, let's visit the Mind Palace. One at a time. Think of the perfect opening for a superhero comic. It's the first panel, so it wants to be big, striking. Makes you just want to read. Busts out of the fridge. He comes careening out of his refrigerator, but why is he inside of it? Wait, I could turn the fridge into a supervillain. Trapped with Crossbones for days, but through dry wit, he escaped the fringe's clutches. It's a bit too close to the super oven villain from issue 37, but what's some fan comic without some infringement, right? Alright, thank you so much for your help. For weeks now, I've had sleepless nights thinking about it. Crunching the first hours just to get the first pages done. Oh right, we need to think of an iconic one-liner. It needs to be short, simple. Kids will be quoting this for years to come. Crunch is bad. Huh? That's your suggestion? Why do you say that at such a moment? Unless it makes so much sense. Crossbones still cares for the villain no matter how dastardly they are. He's even willing to give them advice. That's so him. Now this comes for the iconic twist. All good comics have one, superhero or not. It should lead the reader craving more, and maybe there'll be another twist or something. That's what the reader's thinking. A crazy twist. The fridge was empty. Empty, nothing inside. How did this affect the story at all? Because that's why he's evil. All the food stuff and bottles spilling onto Crossbones was an illusion. So now, the fringe can catch Crossbones off guard and get him. He puts food inside. Why would he do that? No way, you're not thinking. Crossbones stuffed the fringe full of food. This calms him down and makes him a normal fridge. A perfect normal ending. He is finally running. The pieces are coming together. I could do a comic about Crossbones' left tire going flat, or one that, or I could make up a tragic backstory and it'll definitely be canon later. Wait, could I tie that and the high school story together? Maybe it'll turn into its own spin-off series. How many chapters do you think there'll be? Huh, where? Was I sitting down here before? How long have I been in the Mind Palace? I think Yes Bunny should be done by now. Sorry about that. I have to be much more careful with how much thinking I do. A little too much, and you'll wind up losing yourself in ideas. And ideas are good, they'll just never happen if I think about them. That settles it. You gave me the inspiration I need to start making this comic, and as thanks, you'll be the first one to get a copy. Follow my progress on Undernet for future updates. I probably won't do all the quests. Ah, the Guiding Light Festival. The only problem is I've eaten everything there is to taste. I need something new. Would you care to assist me, stranger? I'm not expecting you to travel far, as long as it's something different. Once you find it, place it atop your head. That way, I'll know it's meant for me. Quite a pickle. I don't expect you to travel far. I left the food vendors, perhaps a nearby festival game. Alright, so what are my orders? She said, what? That doesn't seem like her at all. Tell her I'm on it, but ask her if she's absolutely sure about this. Okay, but there's something bugging me. I thought the Papyrus guy was only... Apparently he is, but apparently they're also brothers. But if Papyrus and Sans are brothers, that must mean those goofers have a secret third brother. Obviously. For Lesser Dog, bark yip yip, bark yip bark bark, win win bow wow, boing boing. I tell Lesser Dog I have a message for it. Now what was that code phrase? The Lesser Dog gave out a bark of thanks. The small white dog, by the look of it, it may have constructed the volleyball net for everyone. I've seen the work. Appreciated, it takes a well-deserved rest. I wonder what's next in store for this dog. I suppose only time will tell. I want it now, though! I tell the greater dog I have a message for it. The greater dog thanked me, I think. Instructions from Miss Doge. Can't you tell, do her whole thing? We're busy. This could be about the old commander. The commander's always been so nice to us. Please, tell us what we can do with him. I'm practicing my guahahang, especially if it benefits just me. Or maybe it's for a competition or something. I don't know. That's QB, renowned sidekick of Papyrus. Something, I think, sometimes I think about the Y in QB makes up so much of his character. If you were to remove just that one letter, that would ruin all its magic. It's like a single thread holding up a bridge. But my bro, Sunburny, Good would rather hang out with his Navy clique than catch a surface with his slacker bro. Man, real bummer that guy. I'll have to search twice my usual amount. Hey little dude, if you could just try it over to the next level, send a message for you. Tell that Sunburny sniff to march his bum over here while the weather's still kicking. And just look at him sad like. That worked for me 3 years back. Just one of the festivals. You don't look like you're over here. Say kiddo, how's a hot dog? You won't regret it. Climb aboard, kiddo. Need the map again? Just think about the optimal route. That's all. Start her up, darling. The name's Herschel. This is my daughter, Polly. The two of us have a mighty fine profession. We collect garbage. Humans are always throwing out so much junk. It'll usually wash down from the surface and collect over in Crystal Springs. Other times, the water currents pull it over here. Don't want trash mucking up the water, so we go fish it out. Then we take it to Mr. Boom's shop, get it appraised right, and then he auction it. Come a few days later, we make a mighty fine profit. Yeehaw, what a ride. Come again, or don't. I go with it's hot, but when I'm reading, I go with it's not. That is where I appreciate the true value of hot. A lot, a lot, a lot. I'll probably go to fight Sans at about, Crossbones. Once we've been streaming for like an hour to an hour and a half. The sand under me is tepid. Can I fix this? The front door is too high to knock on it, but if I just grab this nearby rock... Success. I've done enough rock throwing. Buddy, you're the helpful type. You fix every stranger, that problem that every stranger. Everyone needs to be like you. You're a tree from the sky. See, the string on my guitar broke, and the sound is like plink plink. Find me a string, little helper, anything, and we can plinkify my tropical blues. Just your average parked on land submarine. There's a parking ticket on the porthole. It's signed by paw prints of various sizes. The boss's plan was top-notch, see? The less we had any clue to do, the greater his plan was. Now he's like lost little lambs here beaching it up. Kinda reminds me of that vacation thing I keep hearing about. X-Day on the vacation bay. The boss might hear us. Aw, that's one more time thinking's got me in trouble. It's like the boss says, if you're slacking, bet to put some hustle into it. Watch it, kid. This is our power slacking training. Nothing to see here. We're power slacking to the max. My shoulders are stiff. The dog is in the library. I repeat, the dog is in the library. Hustle there immediately and notify him of our surprise. And one other thing. Do you remember when I told you about the commander's old days? He still worries about it. I beg of you, don't screw this up. Here, you should have placed some ring toss so much. Sadly, it's out of order, so we both need to wait. Huh? Why is it out of order? Well, you can play if you want, but as you can see, there's a shortage of prizes, and the point was to throw the rings at them. I'm too wide to toss the rings at, so I guess you're out of luck, kid. Out of prizes, out of order. Capiche? What? Gazing from the top of this mountain at the crystals and the scenery below, it's bewildering to imagine something so large beneath the mountain. The sprawling crystals on the cavern ceiling, like twinkling stars in the night sky. It reminds me of something. In my mind, a brave recollection. It's a memory. Lying atop golden flowers, watching the night sky. It was the only location at peace, almost as if somewhere out there I belonged. Oh. But there's something else. As my mind tries to dig further to recall more, this feeling of escape, of comfort, it turns to fear. What was the reason I climbed the mountain in the first place? Oh. Oh, we're getting into it. I climbed it because I wanted to. Oh. Oh. We're actually talking about it, huh? The trauma. Kara. A memory has been regained. Hey buddy, I have a string for you. Something rubber bandy wouldn't work. Did you find a string yet? Yeah, I do! I admire the spider silk. The balloon says that the monster says the balloon menacingly. Perhaps this monster would be best left alone. Whee! Do you have any ice cream? Hey, want some cool advice? She's looking for something special to eat. When I ate a golf club, it was the most special treat of my life. Patooey. Words cannot describe how disgusting that was. I loved it. For something so terrible, you deserve a reward, and so you may have the ball, or the remains of it. Normally I'd ask something like, any idea who tried killing me with the golf ball, but given the look on your face, I'd say you're responsible for that. On one hand, you did hit the target, just not in the way intended. According to the official rulebook, you get a consolation prize. So what's that behind your ear? Want to play at the Target? This used to be a golf street, but now after how much it's been chewed, it's a golf dodecahedron. This is a recycling bin, not to be confused with a trash can. No littering, no weapons, no parking on beach, no barking. It's just going by too fast for you to see, you see. Better leave it to concentrate. You're itching to get a hold of my fishing line. See, you might be asking for an arm and a leg, you know. This is here's my luck and fishing pole. If you got a spare line, I might be willing to trade it. If you can just procure some fish bait under... Yup, just fish bait's fine. I don't know what fish bait even looks like. Want to buy some honey? Yeah, this ride is great. I just parked here and they shut up. I don't know why they're bouncing that car, but I'm really feeling it. They've been out it for hours. AS Dreamer was at the Crossbones meet and greet today. The guy writes and draws all the comics, so usually he's unmentioned. Putting it into perspective, this was practically the first time anyone seen his face. You can't find a photo of Dreamer, nobody knew who he was. He's really nice in person, you should have met him. Welcome to the library. Please don't say it, we already know. We've tried fixing it, but someone keeps changing it. It never ends. Cameras haven't worked. They just cover them with more letters. Welcome to the library. I'm not seeing things. A real human. It's very nice to meet you. The name's Frodo, current commander of the Royal Navy. If someone sees you right now, trust me. No, see, listen to that crowd. It was just yesterday these roads were completely empty. Frighteningly empty. I knew that wouldn't last. I knew something was about to happen. Now these roads are filled with more people than I've ever seen in my life. You see, because they're all looking for a different way to be set free. But it's making those who still believe in the current plan very upset. They're about to fight each other over it, and I admit it's a little scary. If only I could rush in there in between them. And what will they think when they find out this is how we secured their future? The very thing we despised, war, normalized to a solution, until war becomes all we've been and all we'll ever be known for. I must stop this fighting to prevent that image of us before it's too late. Yet what's stopping me? Why do my legs refuse to run? It's too dangerous. I'm not saying that because I don't believe you're capable. It's better to send the one who's already seen that all life has to offer. But thank you. You'd make a great Navy scout. That sound, is someone playing music? I should go see you. We made a parade for them. Who the hell is that? Wow, that was such a lovely performance. It warms my heart to see the Navy give it all to honor the continued traditions of the Guiding Festival. I remember parades like this dating back to the very first festival. Some of them did seem a little forced. Me and my friends, we had a sixth sense about these things. If a parade looked half-baked, we would leave and spend our time in the booths instead. It got to be quite popular back then. But no matter what kind of parade it was, you look back and think one thing. It was a peaceful time. Everyone was so kind, willing to help each other. To be able to see one more parade in my current age, There is no war, is there? No, there couldn't be. Not if we're still smiling and having fun. I can see we haven't found our way out of the underground yet, and still everybody's doing their best to cheer each other up. Even if asking for our freedom was too much, I'm happy for that single comfort. Even 30 years later, they still remember that day. The parade was hosted by the Navy Scouts, right? Please, whenever you're able to, send them my best wishes. They'll do fine without their ex-commander. Ho ho ho. Again, I'm not going to do every single quest, just the ones that I'm able to do. So it's done. Yet a hollow feeling washes over me. He couldn't even tell the parade was for him. I heard the whole thing, thanks to that walkie-talkie I played it on you as you were heading to the library. I can't but help we feel we could have tried already. You know what I mean? The only thing worse than a bad parade is an average one. Maybe a giant fishing net will be enough to do the job. Here's something proportional for you. Why are you looking at me like that? I said you'd be getting a treat, didn't I? What more could you possibly want? Don't answer that. Could the rumors be true? Could the Exotic Floor Society have something new to discover? My new purpose is to find the exotic golden echo flower. A golden echo flower? Where'd you hear that? Is one listening to me? I was gonna do some cool jumping off rooftops, like crossbones on my cool friends, but if those mushrooms already make me dizzy, perhaps you could show me how mushroom jumping is done? Let me know how it goes, okay? Ahem. I thought a superhero-themed crossword would have been my breakout moment, but look at me now, stuck designing bingo cards for the foreseeable future. I don't know, I'd rather be making stuff that requires less luck. Perhaps if I personalize each card based on what every player likes besides bingo. It's an archive of newspaper articles. Bootleg Crossbones crossword sweeps the village. Crossbones finds out. Discussions take place over owed royalties. A dealer struck. Crossbones request bingo games to be held for older monsters. Bingo mania sweeps the village. We can't complain. Hey, you're the human, but do you know how monsters were yellow names? I remember back in the day we had pink names, and now they've got these new namby-pamby yellow names. What do you make of that? Hey, you really think so? Young people nowadays. I'm working on a new Undying Robotics headline. We're doing so many Crossbones report lately, his name's been swimming in my head. If you wonder why those figures here, Crossbones. My coverage of the story should be somewhere in the archives if you're curious, and it all took place here, so I didn't even have to get on my chair to write these. I've seen that look a million times. You're neither a crossword nor a Junior Jumble fan, are you? Advanced knowledge of souls. There's a complex connection between the soul and its host. Without magic, our bodies dissipate, and the soul becomes too fragile to survive. A human soul, on the other hand, was proven to live without the help of its body. Arguably, it's possible it would work the other way around, too. A living body without a soul. It explained why cremation is the proper method of burial in the human world. It follows simple principles to our burial rites, and it may be the only way to be absolutely sure. Lovely. She sure is. The city of home was made to protect and defend, but despite our fears, no human came after us. We finally shifted the cost of our freedom. Feeling confined by the safe haven, we dug further into the caverns. The hot cooled the cold. We did it all until we could go no further. We abandoned the old and embraced the new. We just changed our city names. Hey, don't touch that! Those are off limits for today. I mean it, the ladder always stays where it is. It's a bowl of monster candy. There's a note which reads, for bingo players only. It's closed again. They always got the coolest comics here. The owners get them from a super secret place. Makes you want to write a comic with Crossbones as the bad guy and Coffin K as the superhero. Nah, that idea sucks. I'd probably get burned out by the second act. How do you do it? Like walk more than 5 feet a day, I mean. It says closed. I wish they didn't taunt me with the display window if that's the case. I think somebody forgot to lock this door. I'll just pretend I didn't notice. I actually recognize a few of these. Either I've outgrown comics or I'm just waiting to grow right back into them. Welcome to Starstruck Village. I'm the innkeeper's sister and the resident handy bunny. If you need anything patched up around here, I'm the expert. Welcome to Bed and Bunny. Sadly, we're fully booked, but we look so tired. We still got the attic space. That could work. 80G? I can hear someone snoring on the other side. No response. 80G? That sounds like a fucking scam to me, dog. I think that's the cinema right here. Oh, it's behind me? Oh. First I get very confusing for advice, and now I'm late for the movies. This festival is tricky. Whoa, I'm in the movies. All that movies. They needed me to play extra background person, so I play every movie. Here's the super challenge. Spot me in every movie. You can go ahead and try to find me in movies. You go ahead. Here's the super challenge. Sounds like there's a movie in progress. The doors automatically close while it's locked from the inside. There's a poster advertising a Crossroads movie. The release date is after we film it. It's a wanted poster for Coffin K. Seems he's suspected of overdue movie rentals. Oh, we're all sold out of tickets. Yeah, whole theater's packed right now, sorry. What are we playing today? Commercials for other movies like Sunder Train, Zero, Love Container, Flamesman, 20XX, Glide vs. College, and then we've got the Icy music, which is just a longer commercial. I can't help you, I'm just a guy running a booth, but I know it hurts, but you cannot befriend ticket sellers. This little fellow's been blocking my way for some time. Now I can't roll the ball forward. I really like this ball. It shows so shiny and nice. It's not all bad. Before this I was really lonely. No, I'm not rolling a ball, but I have a friend. It's locked. The mailbox is labeled Crossbones. Look inside, there's some fan mail, and more fan mail. This one has a frowny face drawn on it. Might be Coffin K. You can tell because the entire message is written on the envelope. This is a wall. It's still a wall. Sure it is, buddy. Let me in. The mailbox is labeled Papyrus. There's a few commissions for inventions here. There's from Creepy K, Crafty K. I am not Coffin K. The inside of this mailbox is possibly large. There's a single letter. It's too far to reach. There's a door here. It's locked. Papyrus! Let me into your lab, Papyrus! I just saw a fucking Temmie up there. I just saw a Temmie up there. Holy fuck. Why is Temmie sitting here? Want to play at the target? It's just AG. Out scamming. You talked to Fishbait guy yet? Say he's got a great deal. Well, I saw plenty on strings on him. When I said that, he hit me with an emotion I never... Who is Fishbait guy? Who the hell is Fishbait guy? Oh boy, I can't wait to be Fishbait. Oh, Caddy and I are partners. Fishbait, for me, a charity you've never heard of. Here's a deal, shrimp. Bait is a commodity worth diamonds. I may have artificially inflated the price, but you can see how that makes them valuable. An item of such rarity, 10,000 of hearts G's. 4,000 gold. 100 gold. Zero thousand. Oh wait, but I slightly readjusted. All Fishbait is only available to rich people only. That narrows down my clientele, but actually nothing's changed or improved. You found some Fishbait. Are we sacrificing Joggington? A real hit with my wife and his classic zinger. Boy, this space got a funny shape. Kind of reminds me of that Jockington boy. Did we just sacrifice Jockington? I saw you talking to the fisherman, and yeah, that line would be great as a makeshift string. I was worried for a second there. Thanks for not forgetting. So, this festival exists so we can forget. Not just what happened centuries ago, but our own lives. I'm part of that. I play songs for people. But when it comes to myself, I can't help but remember. I mean, if I was ready to let go of the past as everyone here, I probably wouldn't be playing guitar at all. You make sure to remember what you are today too, okay? Okay, now we can... There is still one quest, but I don't know where it is, so we're gonna go... So we're gonna go fight Crossbones instead. I can't believe we sacrificed Jockington. I live for breaking all my crap on purpose. I can then go to the Bed and Bunny and have them fix it all for me. So your life sucks, then you should, you know, Okay, you are not helpful. Let's go fight Sans. It's locked. Human, you better prepare yourself. Up ahead lies one of your greatest challenges, I think. I am shaking in my boots from the excitement. Wait, I'm not wearing boots. Either way, be ready, human. Yeah.
You're finally here. You're finally here! Earlier, you were told what would await you here, that you'd be judged for your every action. That time has come. Are you happy with your decisions? Do you feel at ease with what's to come? Because you did literally nothing wrong. You're free to go.
What? What? You can't just let them go.
But they're as clean as a whistle.
Well, yes, yes, but... What about the duel? The iconic, unforgettable, epic duel. You know, the whole reason I set up this entire arena.
Oh, you did that? Okay, you may have proven yourself in character, human, but now let's see how you face in combat against Crossbones, the Starlight Savior.
Oh, we're blue now. Crossbones blocked the way. Crossbones, the Starlight Savior, each ketchup out of his own blaster.
I didn't know what to expect from you at first, I'll admit. The only intel I had to work for me was from Papyrus's buddy. The first human to fall down in a long time, they said. You look confused. Is it the whole being blue thing? Don't worry, I got you. Here, touch this bone. Oops, it's there now. Try again. You're getting there. One more try. Oh, is that too hard to reach? Sorry. How about this? I touched it.
Pointing his ketchup blaster at me, Crossbones mimics some shooting noises. I tell a joke about two skeletons that walk into Grillby's.
Where was I? Something about the first human.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, you're the first to donate to a spider bake sale like that. Isn't it cool to support local businesses?
Oh, we're Sans Undertailing it up. Smells like a comic convention and ketchup. I took some time to doodle Crossbones fan art. He's casually impressed. The break in the fight gave me some time to recover HP, although I had no HP to recover.
You didn't hurt anybody either, which works for me just fine. I don't need the hassle.
Oh, we're Sans Undertailing. I strike a pose brimming with heroic confidence. I'll be able to move faster during this mission.
You even helped a dog out of a well. It seemed pretty grateful about that.
The song goes crazy. Smells like a comic convention and ketchup.
When Muffet nabbed us in the woods ready to make some dough and some change, you gave it all for a peaceful solution.
I'm trying to give him like a higher pitched voice than
like Sans is like, hey everybody, it's me, Moist Critical,
and Underswap Sans that were Crossbones is like,
hey everybody, it's me, Moist Critical.
He's got like less of a monotone.
You gave it your all for a peaceful solution, and despite being kidnapped by Coffin K, he must have recognized he wasn't such a bad guy. I don't think I've seen him this sex since. No, never mind, he's like that every day. Suffice to say, you've had quite the journey this far, but let's put that on hold. We'll call this your pit stop. Oh yeah, I need to attack. Just touch this and it'll end the turn. So, what'll be your next move, kid? Using body language, eh? Sorry, I only know the basics of it. Stuff like yawning when you're sleepy, fidgeting when you're anxious, making goofy faces when your axe gets taken away. Shut up, bitch! Say, why does your face look like that? Now that I think about it, this isn't really a fair fight. I mean, I've got all my cool gadgets and superpowers, and you're just a dork. I got it. What's this? What? Well, look at that. Now, with your new dash superpower, we can really get started. Oh! It's Celeste! I need my controller for playing Celeste. Hold on, where's my controller? I need my Celeste controller. Where's my controller? Here it is. Fake fight. I pretend to take a swing at Crossbones. Hey, those are my pretend health points. Do you have any idea how few shops that sell pretend healing items? I'm gonna have to meditate on a mountain for months just to recover those back up. Anyway, surprised? Huh? Don't worry about it. You seem the type of person... We're playing Celeste, baby! I thought I saw him wearing glasses for a second, but I blinked and we're gone. I heard the Megalovania leitmotif. I drew a message. It says, please turn me back red. I guess well, some things take practice. Maybe you need to approach this differently? Crossbones does something too stupid for me to describe. This goes crazy! I pretend to take a swing at Crossbones. Oh wait, let me do this one. This one, the amount of damage you dealt is... Crossbones roll 3 dice. The D20? 2. It's a 2. How? How'd I get a 0? Tough luck, huh? My strength stat, no! I spec'd into Rogue. I don't have... My strength is low. I need my dexterity stat. Tough luck, huh? Anyway, these powers are pretty nifty. You got thrown into something completely unfamiliar, but after getting the hang of it, you can do things you otherwise wouldn't be able to do without him. It's almost like you've played Celeste before. It's just like fucking Fell Sands. And I don't feel like attacking this turn, so let my sidekick do it. Hello! Thanks, sidekick.
Why does that get to be the sidekick?
Okay, it's not blasting me. Okay, so Papyrus is the one with the blasters, and not me. Crossbones keeps insisting it's getting wider, but only when I'm not looking. Whoops, hang on. I just realized all my pretend stats are 9,999. Also with the strongest armor. Oh, so now we're having a playground battle. Also, I'm God. This is fun. Can we keep playing this? No. Anyway, these powers let you do a lot more, letting you reach new heights, cross further gaps, defying what would have been certain doom. The song goes crazy. He's not even playing fair. It was kind of easy to suck if you lost his power. Suddenly, you're not as in control anymore.
What are you implying here, Sans?
You're referring to my power to save, right? At first, maybe it's not so bad, but then what do you do in a situation where you may need it? maybe you'd panic a bit, since you weren't so used to it. But there was a point in time when you didn't have this power. What did you do before you had it? Oh, he's gonna take another one of my things. Oh, those are a gut buster, a serious chuckle muster. Here's my balance adjuster. I'm keeping the healing one. Anyway, all this hypothetical about the powers tied me up. There'd be no reason for something like that to happen anyway. Oh, that was the joke. I just thought of a reason. It'd be funny. Crossbones keeps insisting that he's getting shorter. I'm not sure if he's lying. Now you've got to start thinking like you used to. No superpower to help you out when you need it the most. Wait a sec, was it your turn? Dude, that was close. I almost gave myself 2 turns in a row. Man, what a blunder that would have been. Here, go ahead. With my human powers, I give Crossbones a zillion buckaroonies and a new car, maybe. Huh? I didn't say that. Now how about this? You're back to square one. First you take the time to readjust how things you were before. Fuck. But then he eats it. Then, let's say after losing your powers, miraculously you get them back. Would you do anything differently? Okay, you're making me get rid of the draw act. My only regret is I didn't chug that half bottle of mustard. Anyone know where I can find a fashion shop for striped shirts around here? Very funny. Okay, yeah, you're making me get rid of the draw. It looks like you drew a 10-step plan of regarding how you use the powers. What's step 3 say? Unlearn some of my weird habits? I can respect that. I got some habits of my own. Whoops, whiffed it. Okay, thank you. Crossbones keeps insisting he's getting taller. This is a lie. You've been doing pretty well or something. I didn't see that, sorry. But how are you going to stand against my finishing move? In the meantime, though, hold on a sec. Okay, so for this next attack, you remember the blue stop signs, right? Now imagine that, but they're hurtling towards you at a really high speeds. Crossbones shadowboxes the air and gets tired, accidentally lowering his defense. Just one more attack and I'll unleash my finishing move. Think you're ready for it? For your sake, I hope the answer is yes, because I don't really know how to turn this off. Okay, at least this is a lot easier than the... Fuck. Something's about to happen. I don't know what to do with this. The break in the fight gave me some time to recover some HP. Are you ready? Here it comes. My finishing move. Wake up! Where is the finishing move? Take it easy. I just need a power nap. I'm gonna do it now. So check this out. Oh, fuck you! No, you bitch! I reflexively dodged out of the way. Well, I'm all out of attacks, but you still appear to be standing. So I guess that means you won. Oh wait, I'm standing too. Does that mean whoever the tallest wins? Whoops, look at that. You got taller all of a sudden. How's about we call it quits?
And cut. That was a great, aside from some errors, but we can fix that in editing.
Sounds like my job's done then.
For now, at least.
Heh, yeah. Huh? Why didn't we tell you sooner? Well, that'd make your reactions less genuine, wouldn't it?
And keep you from looking at the camera. He does that plenty already.
Hey, gotta give materials to practice for editing, don't I?
No, you don't have to.
Plus, I think it's funny.
You find annoying me to be funny?
Anyway, when Papyrus is done editing, you can swing by and grab a copy. I'd say do that before you go, and also, do that thing with your queen.
Did we ever talk to them about her? I know my friend knew her, but I don't know how much he told them.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to talk about it.
As much as it pains me to say this, I do have a movie to edit, but you can always stop by and say hi. Have fun with the super serious talk.
Hey, I guess it's up to me then. I'm gonna need the super signal back for this. So, I don't know what you know, so I'll start at the beginning. A long time ago, there were two rulers of the underground, a king and a queen. They ruled peacefully until someday something happened. The king declared war against humanity, vowing...
Oh, the king did! So it's not fully SWAT, vowing to break the barrier and keep us trapped.
The Royal Navy was established, and with that, Monster Kind was gearing up for round 2 of war. Eventually, though, the king couldn't go through with it, so the queen banished him. Not because she was on board with everything happening, but by then it was too late to back down. She became really distant, stopped showing her face. But even in her absence, her words and impact stuck to people. The last thing she wants is to see another human. She's got the whole navy and her own guard to take care of things for her. So unfortunately, that kind of means you got a bounty on your head. So in long story short, she's not in a great place. Preferably she'd never have to face another human and do something she hates. But that begs the question, what are you going to do? Maybe I should have been clearer. You didn't exactly come out of nowhere, and unless you're planning to stay down here, are you going to try to make it back home? It's a lot to think about, is it? I mean, you could have never expected any of this. You're just some kid that climbed a mountain. It's not like you wanted any of this. I guess just do what feels right. I gotta get going. Someone needs to feed Coffin K. You know, whatever happens, if nothing works out, you've always got a home here, Kara.
Did I ever tell you my name? Also, why are you revealing your secret identity to me? You fool, Sans. Oh, they're upset because the car was in quotes. Because we're being controlled. Car, no. It's locked.
Back so soon? I can't really blame you there for considering what comes next. You know what you need? A place to hang out. Somewhere to cool off, relax, and forget about all the imminent danger. I treated the grill bees, but thanks to some genius, the nearest one in the village has been blown down. So how about the next best thing? My secret hideout. Let's go. Here we are. Wait a second. Where's the key? Oh, that was the key, wasn't it? Hold on a sec. I didn't put a duplicate key. Under the welcome mat, huh? Don't be shy. Come on in.
Servant, it's you! Don't step any closer. You set up a trap. If you take another step, then... that happens.
Welcome to the punishment shack. Make yourself at home.
I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, and then we'll hang out with Sans. That gastro motif, that gastro motif had to be on purpose, right? Undertale fans when they hear 4 notes. Okay, but that had to be on purpose, right? It had to be. I heard that shit.
What? Don't you recognize him? It's the feared Count of the Coffin K.
Sans, I will not stand for these injustices. I demand to be released immediately.
Do you need to get the spray bottle again? No way! Crossbones was Sans? I had no idea! Wow!
Okay, no, it's not.
What? Then behave yourself. Can't you tell if a guest's over? Wahaha! Yes! It's coffin time! Back to square one. Oh, I'm miserable. I'm done for. Go on, leave me on the rack. Let me dangle in peace. Hey, that's X-Man. Everyone's second favorite cross-related superheroes. Every time you squeeze it, he'll say one of his cool letter catchphrases. H. E. L. P. What a classic! What a classic! Oh, the bucket. Funny story about that. So when I decided to set up shop in here, Papyrus was a huge help. Part of that was him deciding to repaint the room, try something new. So he repainted the room, and then he did it again, and again. And he kept doing it because he was unsatisfied with the palette. And then he finally settled on something, and then changed his mind again. Suffice to say, my bro's a major perfectionist. Either that or he's just having fun. It's hard to tell sometimes. Blue, blue. That's an Earthbound reference. Hey, you found Crossbones' work desk. Unassuming as it looks, that's where Crossbones creates his cool gadgets, and some cheap bootleg gadgets to sell as merch. Remember when he brought a bootleg into battle? He hit me in the face with a crossbone ring. I look inside the workbench drawer. There's a drawing inside. Oh, it looks cute. Oh, yeah, don't mind that. My buddy Alphys proposed that design. It's on, what do you call it, infinite standby. It looks cute, though. Judging by the angle, Sans must have been chalking balls from paper from the beanbag to here. His score is pretty good. It's not accepting visitors right now. The first of many prototype superhero get-ups. Well, sort of. It started out as a matching costume for a party. After that, it was just a starting point for the redesigns. Crossbones Origins. That sounds like a good name for something commemorative. Usually the Crossbones style really started. My contribution was drawing the cross down there. At the time, Papyrus was thinking the costume looked unsubtle. That's before I showed him all of the other comic book superheroes, upon which the feedback turned to not unsubtle enough. Sometimes, I wonder if we could have gone with a more piratey motive. What with the two bones crossing together? You kind of think that goes against the huge hero theming? Maybe if I were an honorable pirate that steals from the rich. Nah, I got enough excuses to break into Coffin K's house whenever. Check this out, it's Super Sans. I made this one all by myself. We went less subtly, so I went as hard as I could on that front. Papyrus, wasn't a fan. Something about, that's just me wearing a mask. Not true, you see, the shirt tucks in a little more. I left the costume making to Papyrus after this. Oh man, this one. Sometimes I look at it, think about what it could have been. It was inspired by my personal favorite superhero. What was his name again? Okay, I've had enough of this. Sans, exactly how much do you know about Crossbones? Wait, seriously? Kid, do you want to tell him or should I? Tell me what? You know what? This is funnier. Oh man, this one. Sometimes I look at it, think about what it could have been. It was inspired by my personal superhero. Monoraptor's Sans' favorite superhero. He forgot his name.
Why is the machine here? It's some kind of machine. Maybe I can get a better look by lifting up the curtain. Hey, don't touch that. I'm saving that for something important. What are you saving it for, Sans Undertale? A covered machine. Let me look! That cap, huh? I wore it to a birthday party. You wore that to a party? Lame. What absolute weirdo would wear that to a party? Huh? That sounds like you want to go in the corner. Never mind, I said nothing. If you ask me, I'd say that hat really fits him. Hey now, that's true. The cap needs Sans on the side. It's not as comfortable to Sans' look, but to Sans, maybe it's about as comfortable as it needs to be. I'll take the floor, thank you. You know, at times there's not enough crossbones to go around, and then sometimes there's more than we know what to do with. Anyway, there's 10 more rugs under there. Don't touch them. There's a crossword stuck to the carpet. The back of the crossword is covered in drawings of Coffin K's defeating crossbones. This makes the hint unreadable. Wonder who planted that there? I bet Coffin K saw the perpetrator. Not that he would snitch on a fellow criminal, am I right? My honor has limits. I already confiscated the cushion. Gonna need some evidence for the court trial. What's wrong? This place too cool for you? Or are you just bored? Figures. Better the kind of person who had everything you need but still want more, huh? Lucky for you, I got more. How about we go to phase 2 of this hangout? You're the boss. The hangout boss. What? Well, here we are, hanging out. There's so much we could do right now, but we haven't been properly acquainted, have we? We could try some small talk. How about you try it? Hey baby, you on fire? Cause damn! Actually, I read somewhere that skeletons are fire resistant. Of course, don't confuse fire resistant with fire invincible. Bones would just require a much higher temperature to sustain visible damage. I guess that joke dragged, but how about this one? Hey, are you freezing? That's because there's ice cubes in your pocket. Anything else you want to talk about? That doesn't work as well mid-convo, unless you wanted to restart this whole thing from scratch. So, you're the human I've heard so much about. As much as I'd like to hang out, I can't choose between three different topic choices to get different responses with you. I look in the shadows, ready to sleep on your couch. Anyone who's got a couch. And now that you're here, you're the mattress guy. So, gonna be honest here, I got no idea what I'm doing. Thankfully for situations like this, Papyrus got me just the cure. A trusty hangout manual. With this, we'll definitely have a good time. Well, probably. Don't say that. Don't say have a blank time. My one thing with this is I'm just glad it's not Blueberry. Because having a fresh take on Swap Sands that isn't Blueberry is... fucking finally. So let's see. It says here, press Y. Press Y as per the manual. Oh. I could work with this. There's a port. My IP address? It's doxing me. So we've got that thing and the spinny thing too. Oh man, all this hangout text got me overwhelmed. Can you help me figure it out? Oh my god, we checked the enclosed instruction book. And you gotta help us. You know, I'm not even sure why we need an IP address. Guess this book will tell us why. The IP address represents a vague description of your location. Well, guess we know where we are now. Turns out there's a note under this. Not to be confused with location. Kind of funny how the location isn't the one to tell us where we are, huh? The command window asks you to enter a prompt to progress the hangout. While more professional hangouters use advanced commands, it's best to get familiar with the basic ones. Please make sure to plug in your keyboard to type the following commands. I think we forgot the keyboard. Usually I don't have to use the keyboard to hang out. Maybe we can skip this one to keep it simple. I have a keyboard right here! And you know, this one's been wildly spinning around the whole time. Maybe it says something about that in here. The compass points to the most passionate person within the room. Wild. So, having fun yet? Okay, nice, the book works. I guess we'll just keep doing this then. It says it points to the most passionate person in the room, but it's supposed to be pointing in different directions like that. Still having fun? Sweet, so back to it then. Location, location, location. It says the X on the grid represent the physical distance between us. Not sure what that has to do with hanging out, but could be for a mean game of battle sweeps though. Oh, I forget, there's a note under this. Not to be confused with IP address. Alright, and now we got some different pole arrows. Is that one pointing at me? Very interesting. Makes you wonder where the other one's pointing towards. Food for thought. So I'm going to be real with you. As cool as reading the same pages of manual is, it's starting to get a bit old. You sure you want to keep doing this? Okay. Either those are arrows, or they could be tortilla chips stuck in a floating monitor. You think I should check my pulse? Whoa, ever heard of personal space? If you wanted a hug, you could have just asked. You sure you don't like staring at me, would you? Well, be warned, I'm really good at staring contests. You done yet? Oh wow, that actually worked. Either that or you actually are done this time. So now that we're done with that, I forgot what to do next. Hold on, gotta check the manual. It says, half press Y. Oh my fucking god! A half A press joke in the year of our Lord 2024. Fine, just press Y again. Now all I need to do is just not release it, right? And that's a half A press for the whole level, right? Half press Y as per the manual. Thank you for using the virtual hangout installation guide and handbook. Please rate your experience by turning to the correct corresponding page for each rating. I turned to the page of the hangout manual listed for the good response. Thank you for your input. Please check out our other products in the virtual installation guide and handbook series. The next page is filled with books. Not a list, just actual books. Not gonna lie, this isn't what I'm expecting. Guess that's what I get for following it to a T, huh? Let's spice things up a bit. I'm holding the A button, so I get a half A press. Can I beat the Sans Day in a half A press? Half Y press. Why do we bring back an old favorite? Okay, never mind. I need to let go of A. We failed the half A press challenge. A fun race, except this time it's 2-on-1, and the other guys is none other than the villainous Coffin K. What? You want me to participate within this nonsense? What makes you think that for a second I would even consider Crossbones? Just what did you do to Sins? Oh no, maybe you'll find out. If you can beat me in this race. Unfortunately for you, Crossbones, I've turned over a new leaf. This human ray helped me realize the error of my evil ways. For me, a rivalry was nothing shorter than a self-assured failure. If you think I'd really turn my back on this realization, only if it meant I finally get the chance to beat you. Serve it! Let's defeat Crossbones! Wait, how comes you get to ride a helicopter? Hey, piloting's hard. Piloting a helicopter too. Also no bullets this time. Who's ever in first place at the end of the timer wins. You two ready? Guess that's my cue. We're losing! We're winning! We're losing! We're winning! We're losing! Oh, fuck you, Sans! He's winning! Don't let him win! You little bitch, Sans.
Wait, that wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Sorry, kid. Celebration canceled.
Sans, what's with all that noise? I'm coming in there.
Quick, act natural. Sup, bro?
Don't you bro me, supper. I've been trying to edit your movie and... Sans, are you on a date?
No, we're just hanging out.
Oh, did you use the Hangout manual?
Yeah.
That's great. How did it go?
Well... the gaster disappearing noise? Pretty good until that happened.
This is a disaster. Without the skulls up display, how else can we impress the human? Unless I bring out the big guns.
Well, you sure? It's been a while since we used that.
Indeed it has, brother, but I think this is the perfect time. Are you ready for this, human?
That's what the machine was the whole time. An arcade machine.
With this, your hangout is saved. You two have fun now.
Hold on, Papyrus. You remember how to play since I forgot.
I suppose I'll have to reteach you then. Excuse us for a moment. Now first we have to...
I'll player 1.
Fine. So as I was saying,
Hey, what's this button do?
Don't touch that.
Why not?
That's the power button.
Cool, what do the rest of these buttons do?
You'll find out if you stop interrupting me. So as I was saying... Did you get all of that?
Yeah, I think so.
Great. Now let's select our fighters. I choose Skull Crusher.
Huh? Why that one? Says right there's got low endurance.
Skull Crusher has been my main for years, Sans. You know this.
Oh well, unforgiving fighter that isn't lame. Funny bone.
What? Lame? Sans, your fighter's a lame one. Look how low its attack and defense are.
Yeah, and it's got crazy high endurance. Your fighter's gonna have a few good attacks, then tire out, like, immediately.
So what? Your fighter will be defeated in a single blow.
That's only if you hit me, which you won't.
Human, help us settle this issue. Which is the clearly superior fighter? So high attack and defense, but low endurance.
I'm gonna pick Funny Bone because the name's funnier. I knew you'd come through for me.
Oh, what do they know anyways? They never even played this game.
They've never gotten their butt kicked at it either, like a certain someone is about to.
Bring it!
One, fight!
Can I play the game?
Playing against you reminded me of something. You're pretty cool.
Well, brother, I think you're cool too.
Oh shucks, I know the one who makes all those cool gadgets.
Maybe not, but I love making them for you. It's fun to make fun little tools, even if you only use some of them.
I want to use them, I just haven't gotten the chance yet.
Yeah, I did make a lot of them.
I really like the ketchup blaster actually. It's a nice way to put ketchup on hot dogs.
That's not how you're supposed to use it, but I am glad you like them. I'm a little worried that I was, well, forcing you to do this superhero stuff. I know it's not really your thing. Maybe it's just my thing and I'm just living it through you.
Aw, well if it makes you feel any better, I really do like hanging out like that. It's kind of fun pretending to be a hero. I mean, have you seen that outfit? You did really good on it.
Yeah, I did.
I might have not been super into it at first, but it's hard not to have fun when you dress like that.
Aw, Sans, my vision is getting blurry. Are you crying? No, I just caught something in my eye.
Jeremy! I need to feed Jeremy!
Oh! Oh, the timer ran out.
Want me to put in another G?
Hold on, we have the exact same score. Sans? Are you sure you didn't know how to play this game?
Well, Funny Bone's high kick is faster than Skull Crusher's by 2 frames. There's also this bug where Skullfucker... Oh my fucking... where Skullcrusher's hitbox is slightly offset to the left and...
Okay, ignoring that. You're just looking for an excuse to play this with me, were you?
Yeah, I just...
Miss doing this?
Yeah. Well, I'm beat. All that gaming really tired me out.
Oh no, did I ruin the cool friend hangout?
I had fun. Hey kid, did you have fun? Well, if I had fun and they had fun, I guess think it all turned out well.
Well, I'm glad this was a success. Farewell, brother. There's a movie to be edited.
See ya. Guess that's a wrap. Let's do this again sometime. In case you never caught it, the name's Sans. Sans the Skeleton. If you need me, I'll be standing here doing nothing.
There's a faded title on the arcade machine.
Roaring Dark... What? You little bitch, you're teasing me. Oh yeah, my coat hanger. I like to think it's tastefully unlicensed. Want to take a closer look? What?
I admit it, I'm not the most frightening visage by a long shot. Dear God, get me away from that horrid face. Never again.
Hey, who said that you could come in? Trespassing's a crime, kid. Someone ought to call Crossbones. No, just kidding. Make yourself at home.
Why is it backward? This countertop is polished, so you could clean an apple on it or cook. It's a well taken of countertop.
Good eye, we have all sorts of cool things in this thing, such as dogs. No dogs. Dogs? Nope, no dogs. And we've even got a papyrus.
That was a good bit.
And dogs.
Alright, that's the last time I get fooled.
Guess all the cool things are outside our house. This sink was not all that's cracked up to be.
Are you sure there isn't a cat under there?
I slowly begin to nudge the fridge open. Go ahead, help yourself to all the ketchup packets you need. We have a trash can? Be careful, those things get very cluttered. I prefer more space to organize my trash, so I use the shack for that. What a weird thing. Sometimes Papyrus has to pull an all-nighter to finish a project, but it's not easy for him to stay awake. That's when we use that room to tell one of his spooky kitchen stove stories, or stovies for short. It's handy for roasting marshmallows, plus moody light ambience. My bro can't sleep for days after the fact. Couldn't be me. I mean, I know there's woods all around us to tell a campfire stories. Thing is, even if Papyrus stays awake, I'll cock out halfway through my tale. It's better to pass out on the kitchen floor than in the woods. Oh, that's just my pet rock. It ate a little while ago, but you can pet it if you want.
The rock is covered in sprinkles.
When I got it, it was a stray, and when Papyrus saw it when we were out, he begged us to let me keep it. So I said, sure, why not? Now he lives here rent-free. What, you don't believe me? Ask Papyrus, he'll vouch. I'm just gonna stand instead of sitting down. That's cool. You're kind of in the way of the TV, though. I wouldn't miss all the exciting TV content. How do you know I'm calling it the TV instead of the TV?
You're saying the hyphen out loud. Alright, this isn't the door.
Well, it's been a long day for both me and Crossbones. As for you, I'd say your days look just like you, young and bright. Brave on adventure, I'll be busy gathering TV intel.
I trust the couch. There aren't any loose coins inside the couch, it just jangles. Perhaps there's coins stored inside the cushions themselves.
Man, that show is boring, even for my standards. I want to change the channel, but I can't find the remote. And I just finally finished shaping this groove in the couch cushion. Actually, I got an idea. Come over here. So, hear me out. Somewhere in this world, a stoplight is just broken down. Just as it's red light, that means it's stuck on red now, and it's a part of the world that few visit. Now, me personally, I feel some pity for that red light. If no one uses it, why was it built in the first place? So I figure someone needs to give that stoplight proper respect. What? Oh, you think I was giving you a quest to find a stoplight? The whole point was just me saying I don't want to get up. And the stoplight stuck on red was a perfect excuse. Anyway, could you change the channel for me? I'll give you money.
Thanks. I give you the remote, but I think it's trapped in the walls again. Just press the button on the TV there. I changed the TV channel. The news channel, huh? Oh wow, I'm in this one. It's a heartwarming news story about two friends reuniting after 90 years. Sans is in the background, repeatedly trying to do a break dance, but he repeatedly trips over himself. Yeah, it's harder than it looks. Anyway, come over here for that money reward. Here's money. You got 1G. Thanks, Sans. At least we got the completionist, and we got the completionist. I was wondering where that last quest was. And, you know, it's 1G, but it's worth it. Hey, why'd the channel change back? That gotta mean your quest isn't over yet. Yoink. I lost 1G. It was attached to a string and he pulled it back. The remote work side quest was reopened. You're welcome to try again. Is that the cooking channel? A soft-spoken monster is in the kitchen, walking you through a yummy cake recipe. The camera keeps trying to pan away from Sans breaking dancing in the corner. Why do they keep filming these in all my breakdance training spots? Alright, come back here. You really killed it this time. For your trouble, make it double. Sorry about this. Must be faulty reception. You think third time's gonna be the charm? Looks like the Nature Channel. It's a documentary about the unconventional habits of snow-type monsters. At one point, they find an odd outline in the snow that was left by someone breakdancing. But they're going to spend an hour figuring out if it's related. Alright, come back here. I really do appreciate the effort you're going through. I don't think anyone else in your position would do so much just for 1 gold. Getting this must really mean a lot to you, Zri here. I probably got 1G. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'm starting to think some guy might be sitting on the TV remote. First off, their remote's got really impressive signal if so, but we can't let the doofus win. We need to persevere. We need to get you that 1 gold at all costs, as long as the cost isn't double what I'm offering. I am just like an Undertale, like the type of Undertale player that they're making fun, that Undertale makes fun of, aren't I? I want to see everything through until the very last piece of dialogue. I am the Undertale player. I am the genocide run. That's why I am Kara Undertale IRL. I changed the TV channel to the sports channel. I think I'm in this one too. It's a pre-recorded game of basketball. There's a giant crowd surrounding it. I can't find Sans anywhere, but I get the feeling I know what he's doing. Alright, come back here. Let's cross our fingers this time. Use your 1 gold. Hurrah. Whoops, too soon. I spoke too soon. Maybe we should just call it a day. Take it from me, I've been trying to solve my own TV quest for years, but no matter which channels I watch, there's nothing ever good going on. It's healthier to have impossible tasks say as such, wouldn't you say? Just one more try though. Here we go, the dance channel. Sans is not on this. He is taking a break from dancing. I'm only a beginner. I'm not ready for this kind of spotlight. There's a pop music video playing out. Not super important. You know the deal. Use your gold. I've got you figured out this time. Keep on trucking. So, you wanted the 1G that bad, huh? Okay, you can keep it. I got 1G covered in saliva. Gross. What? It's nothing but soap opera shows. It's a clean sock with a series of notes on it. The sock's clean. You might have dropped it when you're carrying a load up. Thank you. I brought it up to my room. But it's still here. I swear I took it. I guess I'll just take it again. Are you sure about it? It's still on the floor. I know I took it last time. Maybe I'll record something to be sure. Did you forget? Wait a minute. This has a pattern on it now. Are you pranking me? Check again. That's it. I quit. There's a joke book on this table. Why can't I open it? If you opened it, it wouldn't be a joke book anymore, would it? It's a joke of a book. Hey, how did you get in here? Didn't you read the labels on the door? I guess you can look around. Just don't look at my computer. I'm not done editing the footage. It's a box of bones. Some have teeth marks on them. Perhaps a dog gnawed on these. Inquiring about my hot rod, are you? Well, that's my bed. It actually can't drive yet. Sometimes I dream about driving down a lone highway. The sun setting, wind blowing through my hair. A cruise while I snooze, if you will. Although lately I've had a different dream. What if the Crossmobile was also a hot rod? The Hotmobile. Oh, that flag? Undyne and I found it washed up at the beach. We took it to Mr. Boom, who patched it up for us. And while I have my own theory about its origins, looking at it gave me inspiration. What if there's a superhero with that as a logo? Undyne loved the idea and said I'd be perfect for it. Unfortunately, I was too busy at the time, so naturally Sans took the role. It ended up working out quite nicely, mostly. One human's trash is another skeleton's pride. Not the bed, the flag. Are you also looking for inspiration? Want to know what's truly inspiring? Action figures. The way they battle, their eternal struggle, it made me want to create my own. The rest are under the table. Sorry about the pile of notes. You see, I tried sleeping last night. However, every time I got close, my mind wandered, and so I woke up 50 times. I don't know why my swap Papyrus voice is slowly turning into Luigi. Because I don't want to give him as excitable as a voice as Papyrus, like, hello! Like, yeah, hello, human! I want to give him, like, a more low-pitched voice, because it's Swap Papyrus. I just think he's neat. Pursuing my literature, are you? As a writer, it's very important to have a variety of genres. First is my comic book collection gifted by a friend. I used to study the latest superhero trends. These were written over 50 years ago. There's also my Human Fashionista magazines. I reference them to figure out cool fashion styles. These were written with a feminine audience in mind. Why don't we have celebrities in high heels? What a cool rectangular block that also happens to carry a book on it. There's a poorly made clay model of Papyrus in the closet. He's taking over for me until I finish the video. You may be wondering, why is the editing taking so long? Well, it's a very time-consuming progress, but each time I make progress... Oh, that happens! Yet another message from a troll most foul! But I'm a bigger skeleton, so I reply with the best comeback and resume editing, and then it repeats. It's odd, really. Ever since this troll has begun tormenting me, my usual one, who used a goofy font, disappeared. I tried messaging them to see if they're okay, but every time I try, all I get back is a screen full of mustard, also known as the yellow screen of death. What if that troll was Sans? No, that'd be far too obvious. Yoo-hoo-hoo, I've traded one troll for another. Thanks for Papyrus. Hey, you! Before you leave, I need to ask you something. So, human, have you seen anything weird lately? Well, something out of the usual. Something like strange whispers and voices, movement in the corner of your eye, and the feeling you're being watched. Have you noticed anything? Oh, no. If that's the case, then you're in grave danger, human. An undercover mastermind has you in the sights. One which slinks in the darkness, feigning an ignorant facade as it pulls the string of fate. You must be careful moving forward, because now I finally know that Sans is pranking both of us! I thought it was just me, but no! It wasn't just to have enough one victim of hijinks. And sure, he's denied it, but I will find out where he hides my missing belongings, and I will catch him doing it! He was right outside. Oh, I thought it was going to give me the option to check his computer. So you were talking about Temmie. Sup? Hey, don't go in there. I don't even know who lives in that room. What? I mean, yeah, it's technically our house, but I don't need to know what every room has. This one's got a couch. Do you need permission first, you know, from the mystery owner of that room? Okay, they're not letting me in yet. I need to get to the end of the game. Gross. Hey, just between us two, it really wasn't me. But probably for the best Papyrus thinks otherwise. Yeah, it was Temmie. Let me in, Papyrus! Let me in! A non-functioning fog machine. Well, what did you see? Nothing but the same worthless compassion. Temmie? Oh, you know, they made some trouble in the village, but... Is that everything? Yes, would you stop being such a nag? Can we go now? Take this seriously. Hi. Why is there a human tummy? What makes you think I'm not perfectly serious? Well, act like it. I know you lazing around is what you do best. It's the tummy cult, but we have an opportunity here. One you can't squander because you were napping. I didn't see you scouting out. I had other business. If it weren't for me, we would get nothing done around here. Because you're so much better than us? Yes, actually I am. As entertaining as this is, let's cut to the chase. Why not just kill the human? You know why. There's too many eyes on them. Never mind the flower, but they've made friends. With that kind of attention, it's going to be tricky isolating them. We could have avoided this if we knew about the human sooner. Wasn't it because Asgore interrupted our lookout? After they tried taking the soul from themselves, yes. And neither of you would have done the same? I thought so. We can't afford to be hasty. Never forget that. Speaking of, by the way, this human, we must learn more about them. The human's down, and only then, once the human receives its usefulness, we will take its soul. And then they heard every word just now. Why am I still hearing you talk? Looky there. Knew they were there all along, and you didn't say anything why? I heard them say it a lot. I meant, oh brother. Well, what are you going to do about it? Will you let us make the first move? I think they will. I think you should get going. Please, don't let us get in your way. Oh, is that it? Even if all the light were the cave would go out and I couldn't find my way, the sparkle of these crystals keep me illuminated. Knowing this fills me with determination. What am I doing here? Oh no, nothing in particular. Just observing this crystal, yes? Why? It's for a painting, but first I need to study its form. I've always wanted to be an artist, and a race car driver, and an astronaut, but mostly just Papyrus. What does it mean to be Papyrus? An interesting question to be sure, and with an interesting answer. Yeah. North Navy Checkpoint, East Crystal Mines, West Starlight Isles. Halt! Who goes there? Just passing through, are you? Yes, good. How very normal to do. Seems there's no reason for me to stand in your way. Carry on, then. Ha ha ha, not! Did you really think it would be that easy? Thanks to your extensive documentation, courtesy of the Admiral, I am extraordinarily well versed in what humans look like. As a soldier of the Royal Navy, I will not let you pass, or my name isn't Sergeant Explosion the Third, Esquire. Now, don't you go anywhere. I'm going to contact the next person you'll be meeting. Sergeant Explosion reporting. I found the human, Admiral. Check on the human? Yes, Admiral. Admiral, it got out. It lockpicked the cage, I think. I will pursue it post-haste. Admiral, I can't get around the cage. Just you wait, human. Sergeant Explosion will not be thwarted so easily. I had explosions. Did you meet the sergeant? Wowee, you'd be the first human he's met. He called the Admiral, didn't he? Okay, that's pretty bad. Once he's on a mission, he does not let you go. I think Papyrus has the solution. This road leads to the mines. Not the safest route, I admit, on account of the falling debris, cave-in, pointy rocks, rocky points. But it's safer than dealing with the Navy. You go on. If anyone comes by, I'll tell them. Something vague, but technically correct. Plus, my brother knows the Admiral. He could help too. I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah. Warning, danger. Do you know how to recognize a human? It's easier than you think. Unlike monsters, humans fall under one category of species, but there's more to them than just looks. They don't move or think like you do. The ways to tell them apart The following are just a few ways to tell apart your worst enemy from an odd stranger. Caution, overhead lifts. Listen well for their wavering logic. They'll say one thing, then do the exact opposite. Centuries of evolution taught them to repeat the words you want to hear. A human approaches you with a butter steak knife, asking you want a sandwich. What would you do in this scenario? Would you eat that knife just because they said it was a sandwich? Remember, humans may be able to lie, but lack of conscience is just as dangerous. Why is there a white spot on the... Some humans were reported performing erratic movements in the shadows of the walls. This speed grants them... makes them nearly invisible to the naked eye. If you ever see a strange blur that fits that description, chances are it's a human. Do not approach and get their attention. Every Royal Navy, the speed dial, every phone has one. Hard hats required. Was that a bug? Is that a bug? If all else fails, our Admiral of the Royal Navy knows best. With her experience in the world of humans, she'll guide us to a better tomorrow. Here's a speech from the Admiral. Visitor, allow me to introduce myself. I am Admiral Alphys of the Royal Navy, and I am your strongest foe yet. That is right! This is a live feed, human! Up till this point, I have watched your every step.
Why is she German?
Your struggles, your triumphs, and the way you looked at my little video I prepared as if none of it was true. Ha! Like you could fool moi. No, you cannot, for this is my domain. I have to give her a nerd yet German voice. I know every rock, plant, and crevice within these mines, and nothing goes under my watchful eye, yeah? Even if you attempt this silly little escape attempt, my dear sergeant will follow you in close pursuit. Over right there, Admiral! This cage, it's being difficult. You see, there is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide either. Tut, what a shame. The only option left for you is to surrender. Save us both time and energy, huh? Ha, that is checkmate, my little vermin. Warning, high pressure area. Watch your step. Have it, I say. Okay. Well done! That was a good fan game so far. I can't wait to see the rest of it when it comes out in 3 years. I really want to make a project like this, but I suck at art, I suck at music. I suck at coding. I'm just good at writing stories. Shout out to Shay. Inspiration to never add the punch card. True! That was a cool fan game. I loved it. Time to kill everyone now. Golly, what a cliffhanger. How are you enjoying the ride? The lift, I mean. Cozy little box, isn't it? We'll settle in. It's going to take a while. You have to prepare against the Navy soldiers awaiting you down there. The mines themselves aren't exactly safe either. Who knows what'll prove more dangerous in the end? As for me, I've been making some itty-bitty preparations on my own, but that'd be telling. Get some rest. Drift off into another world. I'll be there when it's time to say good morning. And that will be the stream for today. Thank you for watching. Have you guys seen the song with Ben Shapiro in it? I can't play it on stream, but fucking Ben Shapiro hopped on the track. And I find that funny as hell. Riley's streaming. We're gonna go raid Riley.